Okay, Miss Sophia,
Hello.
I saw lots of red marks.
Red marks?
Red marks on your assignment page.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Because she did
That's
all
good.
in red.
That's
So
good.
I
on
was-
the phone or like on the computer, I am unable to change colors of the pen. So I tried to like write this with a new like color.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you about what, yeah.
Really fast. For a few days back, I could log into TeamSpeak, because I didn't know like how to, because it said like you just need like a qualification. I mean, you just
Your
need.
mom needs to help you with that. 'Cause
Yeah,
she is
and then I
the
got it, so that's why if you checked for a few days, I wasn't online.
Oh, okay. So I'm wondering if you want to have something like this. Do you want to join the 100-day challenge? I can put this on your assignment page.
Awesome.
And the way that this works is that this actually is 125 days.
Oh wow.
But you can still, I mean, the idea is that you keep going, right? Once you reach 100, it really is a drag to miss a day and then start at 1 again. So you can go to the 200 club. I've got buttons for everything. So, like brag swag is what I have. Let's see. Sophia.
For theory, I've been doing like 5 pages a day.
Awesome. How does it feel? Do you have any questions on it?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
I like wrote them into the page.
Good. All right, so I would like for you, here, I just put this here, and you can put the date you started. It's really good to put the date you started,
I see.
because if you forget to mark it, then you'll go, I didn't miss any days, and you
Okay.
could just count how many days from there. So we did you miss any days since last week? Okay, so if we look, you did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's 7
I don't know how
days.
to like start it.
Okay, so I erased it for today. I copied that for you. That's how I did it all. And so you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Look, I'm doing it in red. 5, 6, 7. And that was February. Second.
Oh, that's February.
Okay. So this is February 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, like that, right? And so now you are up to, look at that. And what's fun about this is like you can see
How much?
some goals are 15 long, some are longer than that. I guess that's 15 also. And then you have shorter ones. Okay, so let's ask me a question about theory.
Okay, let me go to
Let's look at 1. You did not finish 1.
1.
I would appreciate, since it's cumulative, if you could finish the one that needs the corrections, then you'll be able to move forward understanding what you need to do. I don't want you to make the same mistake. You understand what I mean?
Yeah. It's on page 9. Like
Okay,
I
see
tried
it.
to show them.
Harmonic interval above. Okay, so when it says 8, the way that you count, this is a space note, so that's 1, and then the line is 2, and then the space is 3, and then the line is 4. Do you see how it goes? So if you go space to space, that's an odd number. So it's 1,
1.
3, 5, 7 plus 1 is 8.
That's what they meant. Oh, I didn't know what the numbers meant. I thought.
Okay, so when you look here, this is why I ask you to underline it. It says harmonic interval. That's the word you didn't understand. And then it says above, you understood that, each note as indicated. Okay, so we have to go look up what an interval is, and then here, you go, oh, intervals. And then it tells you what an interval is. And it tells you the size. And this is what study skills are about, right? Okay. All right, so I will leave that for you to.
Well, can I borrow your pen after you're done?
Let's see. Oh my goodness. Here. No, I have another one.
Can I read a book?
You could do your theory too. Oh, well, maybe, I don't know. All right, we'll have to just share. Okay, but you need to redo that. And then add the missing bar lines. Do you understand how to do this one? Missing bar lines. All right,
Oh, the
so,
measure lines.
yes, so when you look at this, what does 4-4 mean? 4-4
Oh, times
means
6.
4 quarter notes.
Okay.
The bottom number represents the kind of note you're counting. This is 3 quarter notes. So you write that off to the side, and now, this is too thick, sorry. Let's come up with that different, okay. So now you circle 1, 2, 3, 4, bar line. Do you understand? And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, dink. Then you have to figure this out. So when you see a dot, that's a quarter note plus a what?
Plus a quarter note.
No? A dot means half of that.
Oh, plus
So plus an eighth, and that's an eighth. So here is the second quarter note. So this
only
is
the
1,
Ah.
1, 2, 3, that's 3, 4. 1. Do you understand what we did? Okay, I'm gonna erase all of that.
Oh, wow.
So now you can, I'll leave that for you to think about. Okay, keeping going, that's it, no. So this says number the beats in each measure. So you put 3 beats, but this is 2 beats of quarter notes. So you go 1, and here's the second one, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Do you see how it goes? That's what you number the beats. And then it says, how many beats does each pair of tied notes get? So you didn't read, you only did part of the instruction, not all of them. Do you understand? Okay, so I'm looking for that, and then,
This I needed help with.
okay, this is your, do you understand what we talked about in this whole thing that went before? So this is like your quiz. Do you know how to tell this key signature? What key you're in?
Yes.
1 flat, B flat. You could be in A minor, E minor, or D minor. Well, you're in D minor because it already talked about the key. Write the time signature directly on, how did you figure it out? 4 quarter notes. So you wrote 4 quarter notes, so that's right. Circle 2, ascending tonic triad. So what words do you need to know? What does ascending mean?
Going up.
What does tonic mean?
3 in a row.
Tonic means the first note of the scale. What does triad mean?
3.
That's the 3 notes. In broken form, okay, well now we
So
have,
it has to be like.
so it's going up this way, broken form, in the bass staff. So when you underline and you look at each word and you understand what the words mean, then does that answer your question now?
Yeah.
What you're looking for? Circle the leading tone. Do you
What
know
does
the
leading tone mean?
Okay, so that means you have to go back and find out what, you didn't know what tonic is. So think that maybe you didn't. Take in this one. Tonic, subdominant, dominant, leading tone tonic. You didn't do this one. So this is what I mean by cumulative. If you don't understand this, you can't do that. So this one you need to finish. We already talked about it. So if you finish that, then it'll be easier to do down below. Does that make sense? So in this level, I wouldn't skip any pages. I wouldn't say, oh, I'm not good on page 4, so I'm gonna go to page 7. Because like math, here I'm gonna get a plug.
Okay.
Like math, oftentimes, if you don't understand how to multiply and divide, to add, let's see, what is it? My dear Sally. Multiply and divide before you add and subtract. If you don't know how to add and subtract, multiplying and dividing isn't going to help you. Right? You have to know how to add and subtract because multiplying is shortcut of adding, right?
Yeah.
Okay, any questions on that?
No,
Let's
that
get-
all makes sense.
Let's at least get unit 1 finished
Mhm.
and then we can go on to the next one. Good start on that. Okay. Ready?
Yes. Let's do this.
Close. Are you reading the music when you play this? The music? Yes, look at your assignment, page 1.
Mhm.
You should share the screen.
Let's see.
No.
Or is it the purple?
Oh, but it's right here, so we left out reconnect. Awesome. And then it's gonna say, never changed. Oh, now we can just start. Yay, that's cool. And is it here? Okay. All right, so Schroeder, flexible thumb and fingers.
This thing.
Are you clicking on your assignment page to go find the things we're working on? All right, so play this. You may have to just watch the music because how do you read this? Yeah, so you go. Put your 2 down. Oops. Try it again. Put your 2 down and then point back. Okay, watch me as I show you. Stick it way back. Yeah. Yeah, don't slide your second finger. Hold it, hold it. This half's down. Put your 2 down. Now stick it. Good. So 2 down, don't slide. Yeah, what I see, you go this way and then your fingers sliding. Put it down and then everything has to move with your out, without using your second finger. You've already stabilized. And then bring it close. And straight. And then tuck 3. Tuck your 3. And then switch. 3 goes to the D, 4 goes to the A. 3 to the D, 4 to the A. You understand where we are? We're on the red now. Yep. 2 times. 2 times. And then 1 climbs over. I don't think so. And then look. All right, so my assignment to you is to start at the red and go backwards. So you go. And then you go. And then you go. It doesn't matter if it's slow or fast. We will take care of the tempo when we add the bowing to it.
Okay.
So a steady tempo would be good, but it doesn't have to go. Right? Okay. Next. Let's do your trill drill.
Oh, yeah.
Are you? A percussive bow. Energy. This now. So the end of your note, I'd like to have as much energy at the stop. Not.
Can I put it in the string?
You know how that's kind of tired in the bow? Yes, I'm doing it on the G string because every day is a different string. So one day you do A string, the next day you do D string, the next day you do C string, and if it's hard to do on the G string, then do that more than one day. So you're not always playing there. So does that make sense? All right, keep going. I want you to get an energy in your bow. Yeah, don't let the bow come out of the string. So I'm listening for the energy in your bow. That's it. Let's go. Do you understand what to do? I'm just tweaking it.
Okay.
You have to do the work at home. Octave Wizard. Let's hear your week 1, day 1.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to your sound. Sorry. Can I teach you a moment?
Yeah. What cow song?
The dying cow sound. So let's do it. Yes. What is the dying cow mechanism? Yes. So put the weight in, and then. Are you still connected? Already is better. Make sure. How much attention should be on your bow? 1 out of 10. How much of it should be on your bow?
All of it.
7.
Oh.
How much should be on your left hand then?
93.
Well, what, going up to 10. So 7 attention is on your bow, 3 attention is on your left hand, right? So let's do your bow. 1, 2, shift. 1, 2, 1, 2, shift. 1, 2. This is just your bow sound. 1, feel the connection to the string. 1, 2, shift. 1, down, maintain it. 1, 2, shift. Did you maintain your bow? That was better. Did you maintain your bow the first time or did it change? What did you notice happened?
Went faster.
Yes, why?
Because I was watching.
Because this hand is moving very far and it has to move fast. So the bow says, oh, you're moving fast, I'm going to move with you. This is normal in our brain. Both sides, one side operates this, the other side operates that, right? And our body is wired to go same or opposite, but not different. This takes rewiring. So I call it brain forming. You know I've said that before, right? This is a brain forming exercise. Your bow cannot move to accommodate your left hand. So your bow does your bow thing. 1, 2, shift. 1, 2. 1, 2, shift. 1, 2. Now you concentrate on that, and if you miss it, but you get your bow, then you win. 2, shift. 2, shift. Oh my gosh, do you hear that? No cows were harmed in the making of that octave. Very nice. Yours, 2, shift. And make sure you're pouring in your wrist. Go up, go wrist. All right, so what is Goldilocks rules about this? Do we just move our hand like this, or is there something that's actually happening when we do this?
Your thumb moves, your whole hand moves.
What is the
Or
objective?
your wrist comes in.
Yes, but why? What are we doing? What do we want to have happen?
Putting more pressure when you pull up, pull in, up.
We're actually changing the force to push the string instead of pull against the string. So if your hand makes the string move this way as a push, then that's all you need. Now go and keep, as you come up, keep that feeling. Now wait, did you change to a pull?
No.
Okay, so this is the 70% in your book, the 7, is that this mechanism is starting to work properly. If you're doing 9 over here and 1 over here, you will have dying cow disease.
Oh, wonderful.
So feel your bow. 1, 2, shift. Feel it push against the string. Now feel it pull against it. Yes. Alright, did you notice how much calmer you felt doing that? It wasn't like, "Wah!" You've had plenty of time to get there. You didn't feel like you had to spill your coffee, run into the car because you were late, right? Plenty of time. That's what I want you to feel, okay? Do you know, understand what to do? What do you want to write in? You don't feel insulted by that, do you?
No.
Okay, good. I did an audition once, and I went up high like this, and the audition was like, and I had to go somewhere up high, and I totally missed it, and I went like this. Because I was so nervous, and I was trying to fix the note, and then it sounded so funny, I started laughing, like, uncontrollably, and I was just like, as I was playing. And it definitely sounded like a wobbly cow dying.
Did you fart or?
I did not.
Oh.
But the good news is, it was at a camp, and the camp, they don't do this anymore, but it was challenges. So every Friday you'd have challenge, which means that the person in the back of the section could challenge the next person for their chair. And so they would be given a part of the piece that they were learning in orchestra, and each one would play, and everybody put their head down. Nobody saw the vote, but everybody put their head down and voted whether person would move up or not.
That was good.
And so it's kind of a bad day for the person who moves down,
Yeah.
but it's a good day for the person who moves up.
Yeah.
So I moved up, on that day, I moved up like 4 chairs already
Wow.
by the time this one happened.
Oh no.
So I was already having a pretty good day, which is why I was laughing about it, because each one got progressively harder. The more chairs that you win, the
Mhm.
harder the excerpts are that they give you to win the next one. And so since I had already gone up 4 chairs, I was just laughing. I knew I had totally lost moving up in more chairs. So it was one of those, if it was the first one, I would have been crying.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was like, I was like, I can't believe I moved up 4 chairs, and I totally distracted myself, and that's why I missed the shift. But yes, it was the dying cow audition. All right, let's go to your etudes.
Oh, shoulder 10.
Mm-hmm.
I like this one.
Yes, it's very musical.
Oh,
Okay, here we go. Okay.
I think there's like a part that I messed up.
Yeah, so I don't see any marks in your music, and we need to figure out about this. If, do you need to buy the book so that you can write in the book? That's a thing to think about. But the first thing is, when you have an etude, the first thing is to what? Do what with it? Mark the what?
Multiple times.
Mark the sections.
Oh.
So I should see, things like this. That's like the beginning, then we recognize that. There. Then you can zero in on the sections that are creating confusion. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, so the last 4 bars was confusing. Is it syncing?
No, not yet. Oh yeah, I got 2 of my friends to join for the winter workshop.
Yay, that's gonna be fun. Okay, let's just close this. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Go ahead. I guess we had some kind of update. There, okay. Oh, see, there is an update. It always messes up when that's there. Okay. The regular scheduled program. Okay, so take a look at the last, well, actually, let's take a look at these red marks. They are all the same.
The slurs.
Yes. How many beats in the down bow?
3.
How many in the up bow?
1.
What is that called in bowing?
Circle bow.
When you have 3 in one direction and 1 in the other direction.
I'm not sure.
Okay, what is it if you have 2 in one direction and 2 in the other direction? What would that be? Okay, if I had 4 cookies and I gave you 2 and I kept 2, what kind of split is that?
Half.
Half. Okay, what if I kept 3 cookies and gave you 1?
Quarter.
Well, you get a quarter of it, yes, but is it fair?
No.
No, because I got more than you. The split is not,
Even.
that's right,
It's an even bow.
it's an uneven bone,
Uneven.
yes. So we have to think 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, what did you notice in your technique? What did you notice in the sound? On the little single note. You went 1, 1, 2, do it again and listen to what the sound is. Keep going. Yeah, you're doing some adjusting, and which is fine, but I want you to,
I made it long.
you made what long?
The quarter note.
Uh-huh. Okay, and then how did you adjust it?
I counted.
So here's what I saw. That was 2 different approaches
Oh,
to
I
it.
used like the full bow and then came back quickly with that.
And what happens to the sound when you do that?
Because they do like
It was
loud.
loud, right? Okay, so in how we operate on the bow, we have to make adjustments. If we don't change anything but the speed, 1, 2, 3 long and 1 long, 1, 2, 3, 1, getting back to the start, that is going to create a louder note because a faster bow is a louder sound, right? So we didn't like that sound. So the next solution you did was 1, 2, 3 bow with a 1 bow. But if we have several measures of that, what's going to happen? 1, 2, 3 bow and a 1 bow.
I'm gonna wrap.
That's right. So that is a bow distribution solution. So our
I should round.
what we want to do is change the weight in the bow so that when we go on our down bow, we don't use a lot of bow. 1, 2, 3, see my wrist down? And then I put my wrist up, weight out of the string, and then I can go fast. 1, 2, And the bowing is where your phrasing comes from. Your vibrato helps, but most of it is in your bowing. So when it says phrasing, look at the dynamic. And that's an uneven going. But do you see how it's 1, 2, 3, 1? It's an uneven going second measure too.
I also don't understand measure 3, how like there's like that one little slip where you can revert.
What? Measure 3?
Yeah, because there's like the 2 accents.
So your bow goes. Lean on your left foot. And do this. But think about this. If you're going to crescendo, go from a slower to a faster bow, because faster is louder, right? That's it.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So there's lots of experimentation with your bowing. Okay, number 11, let's look at it really quick. This is perpetual motion triplets. But I want you to, let's not go over it this week. I'm going to save it for next week and we'll do it in your lesson. Yes, you can look at it at home, but we're going to talk about it. Let's do your solo piece, which is Beethoven. Let me hear the first section. There you go. Are you singing or playing notes? It's yes, it's D. So can you just sing D-ya-da, D-ya-da? The ya is the one, it's always the little notes that you have to pay the most attention to. Because you're going D-ya-da, D-ya-da, instead D-ya-da, ya-da. Do it again. Ya-da. And I think you have to first do this one. D-ya-da. Yeah. Feel how the bow changes? That's it. And now I have this. There it is. Now notice what you did. That's a 70-30 right there. You showed the bow what to do, and then your left hand had to go with the bow. That is practicing music before notes. Actually, I don't know what I just said.
Practicing music.
But if you've got the musical gesture built in, di-ya-da from your singing mind. You've got what the bow needs to do, and then the left hand follows the bow. The bow is your tongue. It pronounces the words. So if you go elephant, it's a very strange word. But if you use elephant and you pronounce it, this is your tongue, right? So di-ya-dum is not di-ya-dum. Di-ya-dum. Your bow has to go di-ya-dum. Just do it one more. Di-ya-dum. 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 I want to hear it. I see this. Do you like that sound? Let's sing it. Di-ya-dum. Listen how clear your voice is. Di-ya-dum. Listen. Listen to mine. Listen to mine. Di-ya-dum. Listen to the connection of the bow and the string. Hear it? Better. go faster or slower from your lungs? Di-ya-da. Say it. D. Yes. So your bow should do that. So di-ya-da. And what part of the bow feels yada? Is it? Feel it out here. Di-ya-da. Do it in the middle. At the front. Which one feels like a yada?
Here.
Yes. So you have to time it. Yeah, do you hear how your bow's going? Instead of that's it. Don't stop your bow. Yes. When you sang it, did you go di, ya, da? No. That's your tongue in your body. This is the tongue for your cello. So if you're not going di, ya, da, then your bow should not go di, ya, da. It should go di, ya, da. Listen. Listen to the sound. Di, ya, da. Say it. Di, ya, da. Do you feel how it's connected? D is connected until ya happens. Your bow has to feel connected. D. There it is. And that's better. Okay, next one. Sing it with yourself. Di-ya-da. And. Feel? When you did it the other way, were you singing it or were you working it? Yes, and they got slow and unmusical. Did you notice that? You understand how to work on this? Okay, I want to hear this before we go. Next week. Get the push on the string, and then you're gonna go you. If you take a bow, you're going da 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 da. Instead of dum bum 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 beam bum 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 beam bum bum bum. So that's. Stay in the string. That's it. So stay forward. That's it. So you're feeling it behind your arm. So. Then this one won't have a sound.